back to my channel. Welcome to another video by yours truly. If you don't know who I am, my name is Nthabi and welcome. There's nothing much to it. So today I'm going to be doing a makeup look that I did on Saturday when I went out for lunch at Almost Orange. I completely loved how my makeup turned out. I'll see if I insert a picture of like how it looked on the day somewhere this side. So I'm just gonna be recreating that because it was fun and I trust it's gonna be fun recreating it because I really enjoyed it that much. And also I did things differently to how I normally do my makeup, so I think that's why like it popped the way it did. But anyway, if it's something you're interested in seeing, please stay tuned. Okay, so today we're going to do things a little bit differently. I will be doing a voiceover for this portion of the video just so that it's not taking the whole day. Anyway, so I start off my makeup by putting on this hydro primer I got from Catrice Cosmetics. I forgot the exact name, but it's a hydrating primer that you can find at Clicks. I love it because it's moisturizing and hydrating, so it's not as drying as, you know, putting on a mattifying primer. And also because I love the luminous look or dewy look, so this aids to that. Because I also go in with my MAC Fix Plus spray with the gold deposits just for that extra luminous highlighted look, you know, that glow from within look. And then I go in with my foundation. It is the Revlon Candid in the shade 440. I love this foundation because it's like this natural look, so it sort of kinda aids this it helps what I want in terms of a dewy makeup look. So it's not mattifying, and it's not like, since I'm oily, like it doesn't give off that oily vibe. It's just nice and dewy. It's not doing too much, baby. So I absolutely love it. And I love also the fact that it is buildable. So because of this, I go in with a brush, excuse me. So I go in with a brush so that like I build up the coverage that I want, and then later on, as you will see, I will then further go in with a beauty sponge to just blend it out further. But right now I'm just building up the consistency that I want, and then further like going into all the crevices and all the corners of my face and things like that. But one pro tip is, do not do this with a satin duke that is white. Save yourself the effort, save yourself the trouble of having to wash this thing after you're done with your makeup, because this was the end of me using this thing until I wash it, because there was no way I was going to put this on my head after this because it was brown on the rim. So yeah, next time watch out for those kind of things. Don't be like me. Don't use a white satin duke while doing your makeup because it's going to end in tears. Anyway, then I further go in with the beauty blender, like I said, well, rather beauty sponge, because beauty blender is the brand and this one is like a knockoff version. So yeah, go in with a beauty sponge just to blend out the foundation so that I get rid of any streaky brush marks or anything like that, just to make it look a little bit more seamless in terms of like the look I want. And then I go in with my concealers. So here I'm using the Fit Me in the shade 40. I use that like as a base for my concealing, and then, or rather highlighting, whatever you want to call it, because I'm not really concealing anything. So that's the base. And then I go in with the shade 30 on top to like give it a pop of like highlight, because this one is like, yeah, it highlights, it doesn't really highlight, it just conceals, man. And then the one I put on top though, like really like makes it pop. So I absolutely enjoy these concealers by Fit Me, and trust me, a little goes a long way, and the consistency is just amazing. I love it. So these days I no longer put a lot of concealer under my eyes. I just go in like here and there, because I'm trying a new technique of blending it out using a brush as opposed to a beauty blender, or rather beauty sponge, because using a beauty sponge to like blend out your concealer just throws everything everywhere, and you have to be like extra careful, and then like, you know, contour more wara wara. So now I'm just trying something a little bit more different. Excuse the lighting because I'm using natural light. The sun just does what it do, baby. It doesn't care about me nor my filming. So yeah, there's gonna be a lot of this. Anyway, then I go in with my bronzer slash contour powder. It's actually a palette that I got. It's like a sculpting palette that I got from Black Radiance. I got it at Discam in the shade medium, I think, because I didn't want to go too dark because it was just gonna be weird. Anyway, so I let my concealer dry out a bit by contouring first. So here you'll see me contouring my nose, which I still will do later on after blending out my concealer, because I will not be satisfied with what I just did now, which wasn't actually bad at all. It's just that obviously with concealer, dude, anything can happen. So here you see me try out that technique that I was talking about with blending it out using a brush. I highly dislike how small this brush is because it's giving me hard edges, which is why then I have to go in with a beauty sponge to just diffuse it like on the edges and just make it a little bit more seamless. But I actually like how it then turns out after using the duo of the brush and the beauty sponge just works like a charm. I absolutely love it. But then because of how small this brush is, this blending process takes forever and a day, baby, and I absolutely dislike that for me, hate that for myself. But you know what, for the look that I'm going for, we move. So yeah, I'll just let you continue watching as I continue to blend, which is like one of the most important things about applying your makeup. Get acquainted with the blending, ladies. It's not your enemy. Yes, it's tedious. Yes, it takes time, but blend it out. Diffuse those hard edges, baby. You don't want that for your life. I don't want that for you. But you see like now how beautifully it blends out. Like had it been with a beauty sponge, trust me, there would have been concealer on my cheeks. Listen, everywhere. It would have been a mess, okay? But a beautiful mess that I was going to be able to finesse. But now, look at this. I am converted now. Like blending out my concealer with a brush is where it's at. It's just that now I must find the appropriate brush. I must find a brush big enough because this is the ghetto. I do not like this one for myself. But look at how beautiful it's coming together. I'm absolutely in love with it. And then now I go in with my setting powder. So I do not bake because I have oily skin and it's just the ghetto for me. It's not a beautiful experience. So all I do is just pat in my setting powder with a brush, and the setting powder that I actually use is a banana powder from Maybelline. I don't think they even sell it anymore because I haven't seen it, but I could be wrong. Just check your Discam and your clicks to see if it's there. But yeah, this is from a long time ago. So that's what I currently use, and I'm actually quite enjoying it. It's nice and fine, like in terms of the consistency. and like it's not too harsh, it's not too powerful. Like yes, it's a banana powder, which means it's yellow, but like as you can see, it's not an intense yellow, if it even is yellow. Anyway, now we're moving on to the eyes, honey, the star of the show. So I am basically priming my eyelids using my concealer. I think it is the shade 30, it's the lighter one, just to give my, for like my, what's this, eyeshadow a fighting chance, even though it doesn't need to, because honey is pigmented, okay? But yeah, just as a best practice, I do that. And then I go in with my transition shade. So here I'm using the palette from Revolution Makeup with Patricia Bright. I think it's the Rich in Life palette. So I'm using one of the lighter browns. You won't be able to see it, but I love using that shade as a transition shade. Unfortunately, I do not have the palette with me. I am too lazy to take it out. So sorry, next time I'll tell you the exact shade. Then I go in with the orange with this baby. Listen, when I said pigment, this palette said present. Anyway, so I absolutely love this orange and how it's just showing up for the girls. No, actually this is not the orange from Patricia Bright's palette. I think this is the orange from Hermosa Flor's Glow Gang palette, because I know that one is also very pigmented and I like interchanging between the two palettes. So this is the Glow Gang orange, and also that palette said pigment present. So yeah, I go in with the orange a couple of times while I diffuse the edges. By diffuse, I mean blend out the edges. I told you it's a blending game. Be patient with it. It's tedious, but you love yourself for it. Look at that. Look at that pigment, baby. And then I go in obviously with the other side of my blending brush to just diffuse it and just make it a little bit more seamless and beautiful, like a gradient. And then, hey, please don't kill me, but on the other side, because I only used one side, so on the other side of the same brush, I'm gonna go in with the shade yellow from the Rich in Life palette. That is the Makeup Revolution and Patricia Bright collaboration. So I go in with it like a couple of times because the payoff is not as pigmented like for the yellow. So now we're going in to the blush. I already applied my eyelashes off camera because you know that whole vibe, you know, performance anxiety and whatever. And then what I'm using for blush actually is the orange and the pink shade from the Rich in Life palette that I have been using, because I do not have like a blush that shows up proper the way I need it. So I'm just like using the two shades, and I will admit this is a little too powerful for my liking, which is why I go in with a brush, a clean brush, to just try and like diffuse it a little bit, blend it out a little bit so that it's not, you know, appearing so strong. But I think my efforts really like didn't really do much, because it's still powerful, it's still there, it's still present, it's still strong. But I'm not hating on it, you know, actually I love it. But yeah, then I go in with a gold shimmer shade from the Rich in Life palette for the corners of my eyes, which is so nice because it's like yellowish. I always thought it was like gold. Well, it looks gold in the palette, in the pan, but then like how it shows up on my eyes, it's like this yellow, more yellowy than gold shimmer shade, which actually quite works. Whoo, English. So it works well with the look that I'm going for. And then I further go in with the orange from the Glow Gang palette from Hermosa Flor on my under eyes to just finish off the look. And I do that on the other side of my eye as well to just, you know, give it a complete look and stuff, because I'm not going to be lining my under eye. So that should do the trick. But otherwise, this is a nice 2 to 3 shade, eyeshadow look that I think anyone can pull off. Honestly, it's not too difficult or complicated. Then I go in with my highlighter. I still use a fan brush. You know what, sometimes I use a fan brush, sometimes I use a blending brush. It depends how I feel on the day. But because I didn't want the highlighter to be too strong, the fan brush was like the perfect item to use. And then I go in with my finger for my nose contour, because my nose highlight, because I don't like the straight line down my nose. I just want boop on the pointy part and then like a little bit on the bridge, so that it gives an illusion of a straight line, but it's not actually connecting. That's what I like to do. So I do that with my finger, and then obviously on my cupid's bow on my lips, then I put a little bit of a bedazzle highlight on there. And then to complete my makeup look, then I go in to my lips. So for my lips, I use a Kajal pencil from Essence. This is an old pencil. It's brown. It was from like an autumn drop eons ago. Absolutely love it. Has been a G for me, especially for lining my lips. It's like the perfect shade of brown for my lips. So I like going in with that, and then going in with the NYX Cosmetics lip stick. I think it's lingerie, from the lingerie range. Forgot the shade, so sorry. But it's like my perfect nude. And I don't know what I'm going to do with myself once this lipstick finishes, because NYX has about packed up and left, man. So I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe I'll buy it on Cult Beauty. I don't know. I'll see. But look at that. It's like the perfect combination. And then I go in with a lip filler sort of kind of gloss, also from NYX Cosmetics, as you're going to see shortly in the clip. Absolutely enjoy this lip filler, especially for this lip combo. I don't know if it works with any other lip combo that I've ever conjured up, because I always wear this lip combo. I'm sure all my other lipsticks are just like, but what's going on though? Because like I'm not even checking for them. But otherwise, this is the complete look before I fix my makeup. And hey, unfortunately, lipstick on the teeth. So what I like to do then is use a wet wipe, to just wipe my lips in between, so that I don't get that mess of a situation during the day. And I'm back. So this is the complete look. Hope you like it. Even put on some earrings and brushed my hair, and yeah, absolutely enjoyed making it. Sorry about that. Absolutely enjoyed creating it. I hope you enjoyed watching me create it. If you got some tips or tricks from the video, I'm happy, and yes, like that's it. Ready, that's it. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love how it came out. Yes, the blushing situation is a bit strong, but somehow I like it. I don't know. But anyway, enjoy your day further, and please also don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and please tell your friends to come join in on the fun. We get up to different kinds of stuff over here, okay? It's not just like one thing, so there's a variety for quite a number of people. So please tell your loved ones to come in and subscribe and join in on the fun. But otherwise, that's it from me. I'm gonna do some stuff. But yeah,
Anyway, that's it from me. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. Thank you so much for your love and subscribing and liking and interacting with my videos. Also, please, I'm begging, like this video, because you know what liking this video actually does for me? It boosts my videos so that more people can see it, people that you interact with, people from other channels that you interact with. It gets boosted by you liking it. That's the only reason why I ask in every single video. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. But otherwise, toodles.